Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's little Kenny Russell, Canoe Consul Moon. You already you want to get you step in the room. Now I'm with Canoe. Yeah, I'm here. While I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. Today is my thought 64. My thoughts on the age of Bathsheba. Okay, I made a short. It's titled, Did You Know David Was a? And it has three question marks. Now, in regards to the literature that it's already been out before the Bible was out, excuse me, it predates the Bible. It's written literature. Okay, it's not biblic literature. So you can say what scripture, so you can read it in your King James version. A lot of the stuff I'm going to say and tell you, you're not going to be privy to having this knowledge, or your pastor, your church father, your Abraham, blood of Abraham leader, captain told you to stay away from this stuff. Okay. And anybody in regards to telling you to stay away from literature or information that you can find and just stay in the Bible, you're supposed to get away from that person as fast as you can. I know they say everything, look for the Bible, look for the Bible. If a person want to know how to water his grass, he'll go see a scripture. He'll look online and type in the scripture to see, in regards to how should he water his grass. This is facts. So the stuff I'm gonna say to back up what I said in the video, it's out there for anybody who want to research and go look for it. All you have to do is type it in and look for it. I didn't write it. So when you get mad at me and you're displeased and say, what scripture? You're not going to do no reading anyway. So I'm going to put this here for anybody who wants to see this information can see it in regards to the age of Bathsheba. Okay, this was a little baby girl, according to multiple sources, and we're going to find that out today. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. Remember, not to take God away from anybody or the Bible. You can take the Bible and you can hold it with pride. You can take the Bible to your son's marriage and hope he marries somebody in the Bible. I heard a gentleman say, I live the Bible. Well, that's impossible because a lot of the things in the Bible is physically impossible to do so. So how can you live the Bible? Okay, let's look at it. So I'm going to show a video with just a couple things on it that you can go reference and research for yourself. Okay, what you're looking at, as soon as you put in Bathsheba's name, it say people ask. Okay, that's what you're looking at on the screen. As soon as you type the name into any search engine, it says people ask. Okay, and it's highlighted how old was Bathsheba. See there in the blue, it says Bathsheba, the granddaughter of Ahithophel. Okay, however you pronounce that. David's famous counselor was only 8 years old, 8 years and 8 months old, um, when her son Solomon was born. While some maintain she was not older than 6, and that's the Sanhedrin. I'm going to show you that. The reference or the source for that, you can type this in, SANH69B. That's the Sanhedrin. That's written literature. Okay, it's going to take you right to it. The influence of evil temper of humanity brought about the sinful relation of David and Bathsheba. That's what it's saying in the Sanhedrin, in regards to that. Okay, so page 1. That's just right on Google. You can, as soon as you put the name in, it's going to pop it up. Now, to let you understand this, David wasn't nobody to say, man, he couldn't have no age like that. He had a little girl like that. These people were never meant to be human beings. So they tried to put human in relations to human being life. They tried to put life to them. Okay, these are mythological, allegorical stories in fiction. So somebody tried to put an age in it. So this is Abishag. Let me see. What's her name? Give me a second. I'm seeing exactly what you guys seeing. Abishag, okay? This is one of the wives that he had, okay? What does it say? Abishag, Hebrew, was a beautiful young woman of Shunem, chosen to be the helper and servant to King David in his old age. This is his wife in Talmudic literature, okay? But in here it says she was his helper. Now, let's see. Um, among Abishag's duty was to lie next to David and pass along body heat and vigor because they put covers on him, but he could not get warm. Okay, that's in 1 Kings 1:14. Notes that David did not engage in sexual intercourse with her. When brought to David, she was, and it has a term, Naarah, Narah, which indicates youth or virginity, okay, but not necessarily both. So she was either young or a virgin or young, either way. And it has a depiction right there. She's laying next to him naked. They put that together, not me. And a young girl, some say right here in this 12 years of age. Okay, that's what it says. If you look up Abishag, some say she was 12 years of age. She was hired to lay next to him naked and pass him blankets and give him body warmth. This is how the story goes now. So when you act like you can't find all this stuff or you don't want to find it, it's because you don't want to. You can go to First Kings and read about Abishag, and that was one of his women. Okay, so don't act like it's far fetched because it's not in the Bible. All you have to do is do some research. The next page, it says the shocking truth about the age of Bathsheba. All right. You can go to discovertruth.com to find this information. The shocking truth about Bathsheba's marriage to David in the Bible. And it's right here, discoverthetruth.com. You can go on there. I got another screenshot about this. I put it in, it's not in chronological order, but I'm going to show it to you in regards to this whole article. And he uses the Bible. See, he uses biblical verses, which I'm sure you guys will be proud of. You're not going to read it anyway, but I'm showing you where you get all the information at and what made me have the confidence and vigor or whatever you want to call it to make these claims and say this stuff towards David. I can say exactly what I said on the video because I know it's a factual basis. Okay. The information was out before the written literature of the Bible was put together. Okay. That's facts. All this information is older than the Bible. This guy on discoverthetruth.com, he's a guy that put it all together and used the Bible to do so. Okay. Now, what are you looking at here? I'm just giving you plenty of different resources and research material that you can go and do all this research. So I gave you discoverthetruth.com. You can, once you type her name in on any search engine, how old was Bathsheba? It's going to let you understand. And the Sahedrin, she was said to be 6 years of age or younger. Okay. All these things are reference points and research points. And you can go to the Talmudic, Talmudic, Talmudic literature, or you can go to the Sahedrin, like I said, that's 69, SANH69B. It's going to give you the story. And the Sahedrin, it says she was 3 years of age. Okay. I'm not making this stuff up. I do research. Just because you guys haven't heard of it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So what are you looking at now on the screen? Okay. Says it again right here. How did Bathsheba look? And this is for the Black Hebrew Israelites and anybody that said, Yahweh, Yeshua, and Yahweh, Yiki, and Yawiki Hiki, and Shahiki Shiki. These people were black. Okay, right here in the scene, Bathsheba is transformed to the temptress of King David, lingering naked in her bath and gazing um, unabashedly, okay, but in the viewer, but at the viewer, her abundant blonde hair. This is saying, how does she look? Okay, this says abundant blonde hair glows on the page, and her high, small breasts and broad hips accorded with the high standards of feminine beauty of the time. This is depicting a white woman, okay? And I'm not saying that for any regards of racism. Everything as you know it in the Bible is European. It's wrote for the European. Some people say it's a Jewish book for Jewish people. What was transferred into European? I don't care how you want to cut it. Everything in the Bible is white, okay? Or it's supposed to be white. So the black Hebrew Israelites can rest this lie and all that. You can paint them black now because you got a paintbrush. But initially, these people wasn't supposed to be no Africans, okay? That's not the way the people who put forth in our interpretation wanted it to be. So she was blonde according to these people, and you can paint her however you want. I don't take no favor to that. I'm just putting that right there so you can see. It said that she had blonde hair. See, they're never going to describe her as anything you telling me. Jesus was black. Did you know Noah was black? Did you know? Did you know any of that? Because you just saying it just to say it. Show me where it say they black at in the scriptures. Aside from that bronze hair, you got one scripture. Bronze hair, hair like wood with bronze feet or brass feet. Okay. So if you don't want to bring that up and say, show me where it said they were African people or black people in the scriptures, don't bring this up. When I said, hey, she was 6 years old, and some say 4 years old. If you say it's not scriptural, then don't bring this up, and I won't bring that up, and however you want to cut it. Okay. So I'm just giving you a couple of research things that you can go. What are you looking at now? Uh, okay, I think we already seen this one. That's the same thing. You just type it in. It says it. 8 years and 8 months. That's Google. Now, right here, this is some more research material. Okay. This is all the things you can go to instead of getting on here calling me a liar and everything else, because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know about this information. So don't call me a liar because you never heard of it. It was called Did You Know? You can say yes or no. And that's it. It's not up for discussion. Once you heard what I have to say, you can go researching and see if I'm a liar. But you call me a liar because you said it's not in the scriptures. Show me what scripture I said it was in. I never did. Okay, so that's for that. This is called rabbinical literature. The rabbis used to read this stuff, okay? And this is called studylight.org. So that's about 4 reference points I just gave you. You can go do the research and all of this stuff. Okay. So right here, I'm gonna just read you the top. I'm gonna read the top paragraph. Bathsheba, the granddaughter of Ahithophel, or however you want to say it, Ahithophel, David's famous counselor, was only 8 years and 8 months of age when her son Solomon was born, while some maintain that she was not older than 6. And it has the Sanhedrin, SANH 69B, that you can go find the literature. Okay, that's simple and plain. I'm not coming up here telling no lies and trying to mislead people. I don't give a damn if you want to go read this or not. I'm just leaving it here so you can have some research material. And last but not least, like I told you, on discoverthetruth.com, this gentleman put it all together using the Bible to do so right here. That's what you're looking at now. It's called DiscoverTheTruth.com. Based on the seemingly contradictory information, let us follow the conservative route as always and assume that Solomon was around 20 years old at the time of his ascension. I mean, when he came to kingship. Okay. Since David died when he was 70 years old, it means he was 50 years old when Bathsheba, 9 to 11 years old, gave birth to Solomon. Okay. And it has all the charts and information. And he used the Bible. He used all the verses from Second Samuel 11 and 17, and it's plenty. It's filled up. It's a very long out, drawn out, detailed process that he went through. Very tedious to get this information. Okay, so let me sum this up because the little girl, it's not hard to believe that she was not of an age of consent. It's the Bible. If you don't believe any of this, tell me the age of anybody in the Bible according to their birthday. See, don't just take the age what the Bible told you. What is their birth date? Give me the birth date of anyone in the Bible. You hear me? The birth date. And don't say Jesus was December 25th. That's not his birthday. The whole world know that. That's called Merry Christmas. Okay. What is the birth date of anybody in the Bible and the death date? According to the Bible. So if you don't have any of that, you can never dispute how old Bathsheba was. And in all of the comments, nobody disputed and said she was this age, she was that age, because you don't know. She could have been 1 year old. This wasn't intended on being real. This is mythology, fiction, and allegory. Okay. And they brought it forth in human being occurrences, which it never happened. That's facts. So let me run back through all the research points and material I gave you to look this stuff up. Number one, when you type her name in any search engine, it said you can put in how old was Bathsheba. You're going to start right there. It's going to say she was 8 years and 8 months old when Solomon was born. Then you got rabbinical literature at studyorg.com. That's 2, because as soon as you type the search engine in and type in her age, it's going to say how old was Bathsheba. That's 1. That's going to get your engine rolling. Number 2, the rabbinic literature at studylight.org. Number 3, discoverthetruth.com. He does it all using the Bible. Okay. Then you have Talmudic literature. That's 3. Number 4, you have the Sanhedrin. Okay. That's number 4. So all these things I've given you is research material that you can use to put forth your attempt to find out her real age. As I've said everything I need to say in regards to this. I thank whoever's going to watch it. It's Little Kenny Russell, Canoon, Consul of Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Canoon. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. I'm not up here just for shock value, okay? You don't have to believe nothing I say, but you can respect the fact that I'm doing it like this. I'm not reading out of a book and you can't see my face, just giving you my voice. So number 1, I'm not a coward. When I deliver information that I found, this is my likeness. You can get on here and hide behind letters and alphabets and type all kind of nonsense, but you're not going to go do any research efforts, none. You just want to get on here and say, what's scripture? This predates the scripture, okay? Talmud, the Sanhedrin, what else? Rabbinical literature, which the rabbis used to use, and things of that nature. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching.